same thing. Oh, he's a guy
These
who
are
could
two
beat a ground
players.
pound.
Adam Numbers, aka Ferris V5 versus Julloninja, Mystery Tournament 16 champion. Adam is going to be a tough opponent for Julloninja. A tough opponent for literally anyone.
Whoa.
This fancy Waluigi, though.
Yeah, like the hair, you know?
Yeah.
Goes all the way back down there. That's not lore accurate. I like it.
Dun, 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 dun. This is all the songs in this game are just like smashed into my brain.
Ooh. Smashed.
Like a mole with a giant spike on the front of its car.
Did you see the image I made? That was a good image. I gotta find a way to put it somewhere.
Which one? There was multiple, I think.
I'll put it on stream. I'll be so egoistical with it. Here.
That's it. Yeah, the battle bot.
Oh man, he's going for it, Steve.
Yeah. Like the other bot can't even, because like one of them is animated, right? So the other one like can't even do anything. It's frozen in fear, trying to stop the onslaught. Players have a game. This pay spin has got some words in it.
Long, really, for this game?
It's got a paragraph at the top here that's like how to run it, I guess.
Oh, because it's like name? Mame? Whatever it is.
I think people say meme.
Name. Alright. Like people saying Mimi. Oh, nice Mimi, bro.
Mimi's. The funny memes. Super Smash Brothers meme.
Oh, it's this game! I lost in this game, I think. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe.
It doesn't happen often.
Happens too often. I thought this was a different game. I thought this was, that puzzle game with the bubbles where you, like... It's like reverse bust a move, kind of. You know, it's an arcade game. I don't know what the name is. Chet will know. Chet.
Is it the one where they launch into the field like almost like a pinball table?
Yes, yeah, like a pachinko, really.
Oh.
Chet will know.
Game called?
Yeah, pachinko, Aqua game, arcade. That is like reverse bust a move.
I remember a big cat.
Yeah, you play as a cat. Like the cat is the one pulling the strings, literally.
Seems you were defeated in a race against Caeruleus.
Really?
On November 17th, 2019. No comment and just a forfeit, so I can't say much about how it went for you.
I thought it was alright. I just lost. That's an issue.
There's some really fast times from Nes Kamikaze and Saiho.
Is it the same goal?
I think so. Midboss's comment says, every game submitted to Mystery Tournament is fucking trash.
Really? Wow.
Happen Drake didn't like it either.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Polarizing, I guess.
This made me want to play the other game. The reverse buster move.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so mid-boss's opinions are they're any one thing in a video game will send mid-boss's opinion to 0 or 100. Like he's not a creature of nuance. If he hates it when the jump looks like this and that's how your jump looks in the game, your game's garbage. It's trash. It's 0. It's completely worthless, right? So I don't know what set mid-boss off. Or some of these other people. I'm seeing a big disparity in times though between a lot of players and like some really strong. Like Zex has got a 41-minute time, and then you and Drake are forfeits.
I mean, forfeit could be anything.
Yeah.
I think it means too much. We gotta figure out who subbed this.
But then Saiho and Ness are like just north of 20 minutes even. I have no idea.
Let's get the blue balls.
Okay, here I go. I'm going left. I got it. Okay, I'm going the other way. I'm going. I got it.
And then you gotta make all the stupid rings appear, and it feels like there's like roots to it, but then all of a sudden they no longer make sense in some of the levels. Like when you
run into one of the red dots because you were expecting coins.
Yeah, like in some levels you make not rectangles and it still turns them into rings. So it's really weird. It's even that is the music, isn't it?
Part of it.
Maybe I'm being stupid. Oh, it does say special stage, so probably. Backup MTX. I guess this spoils everything. Man, this game was an MTX, our biggest MT by far. That really narrows it down.
We never did look at how these two players got into a winners 3 match, a winners 4 match?
It's probably 4. Adam had a bye. Well, of course.
Yeah, that's how that works. Adam looked good in Snowdozer versus Snowdozer in Jellycar Worlds. And then, oh yeah, was amazing at Ball Jacks.
Ball Jacks, oh what a game. I love it so much. It's so unique.
Greeblesaurus in the dust on that one. That was crazy.
So unique. That's why I like it.
And then Julloninja was the best of the 4 players on screen versus Karua and Mendel Palace. And it was extremely close between Blasphemous Roar and Julloninja in one screen run.
One screen run?
Yeah.
I think I missed that.
I'm going to say about that.
Huh?
It didn't get restreamed, so maybe it will be restreamed in the.
I'm like, what happened?
Out of sight, out of mind. We're back here at these two right now in the present.
Someone end up crying, or why will you not?
No, it was a good race.
Well, yeah, but I was confused because I didn't see it, and I was like, oh, what happened?
I'm trying to call as little attention to it as possible after I explicitly called attention to it.
After you already said who what.
You were seeing very rapid backpedaling, is what you were seeing. I like Adam's OC here.
Yeah, this ferry. This Ferris. Do you think Hot Waluigi is also an OC? Count? Like there's all those Sonic OCs, which is just green Sonic basically. If that counts, then Waluigi with cool hair counts.
Sonic is simplistic enough that if you were to make your own Sonic character, it has to look at least a little bit like Sonic.
Oh, you mean like Pony OC?
Yeah, so like you could make your own Mario Brother OC with like your own colors and your own, you know, body type or whatever, but you can't just be Waluigi with the L and make him hot and say that's your OC. This is
make him hot.
This is Waluigi fan art is what this is.
Yeah, but it's like an alternate taste, alternate universe version. It's like
Sure.
he's not this cool in the games. He's clumsy. He's like comically evil.
Yeah.
Not gonna steal your girlfriend like this one.
He already has. He did this thing with his glove in his teeth, and that was it. She was gone.
I don't even, like, it barely even looks like it makes sense. Like, which part is he eating?
Well, he's pulling the glove onto his
Yeah, but
hand.
not really stretching from where I would expect it to be stretching.
You're right. He is just kind of pulling it
It's
away.
like there's
Like-
an additional strap or something that he's pulling.
It's like it's someone else's hand, and they want him to let go, and he won't. Red Waluigi. He has an upside down W, and he's short. Someone once asked me, just the other day, I was trying to explain why I don't really like the modern Sonic games. And it came down to they take themselves very seriously. Like, I just can't get on board with characters who look like that, doing very serious things with, you know, music like this playing while fighting a robot, and like stuff like Shadow's tragic backstory. And I was like, I don't know, they look like Saturday morning cartoon characters. Like, it just doesn't
Well, yeah,
mesh with me.
they were literally Saturday morning cartoon characters.
Mm-hmm.
But like that was the good one, right? The one that's kind of more serious. Sonic Sad AM.
I didn't watch too much of it. I don't know too much about it.
Sonic really likes
People like
chili
it, though.
dogs.
That's where the chili dogs comes from, I think. I think that
Actually, no,
show-
no. There's two shows, and the other one was the kind of worse one. And Sonic is really into chili dogs. And alright, check it out. We have a game. It's an okay game, I guess. It's unique. So look, called Aqua Rush, and it's not the game I was
What?
thinking of. Different game. It's like this one's
It's
more
Jelly
like
Tetris.
reverse Tetris. Yeah. Alright. Get this
It
train
feels
wreck
like
rolling.
it should be really easy if all the pieces just kind of jelly into a flat shape. So there must be something going on here. Dude, the demo is playing so crazy. Look at this.
The demo is really good at this. Alright, so Aqua Rush. I played this before. You have to get to the end of the stage. Like, you constantly, or I guess the stage is moving to you, or you moving to the stage. I don't know, whichever way you want to see it. And you gotta clear stuff before it reaches the red line.
And you can sort of change these shapes as they fall.
You have 3 buttons, and every time you press the button, your little jelly thing will get longer in that spot.
So you've got a left column, a middle column, and a right column, and a button for each one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just mash the buttons kind of a way that makes sense. So Adam will want to press the 3rd button there. Yeah. Look at this combo. Almost.
We're gonna need a retime for Julloninja, who did not bind a key properly and then reset the game accidentally. So
Classic.
that's good. That sucks. Adam identifies a crevice in need of a long insertion, and so
Okay.
accomplishes that task.
Okay. Phrasing? Crevice in need of a long
This
insertion.
seems like a keyboard game.
Yeah, now
Bam.
that I think about it, it really would have helped to play this on the keyboard. Oh, we're 9th place. C. See you later.
Being accused of having a dirty mind in the chat, and I'll have you know, I constructed that there's no way to say that sentence in a way that won't have people raising eyebrows, and I did my best with what was in front of me. Adam is not getting these shapes completely right, but is getting close enough.
Yeah, you don't have to, like, it's just for score. It doesn't really matter.
Now some of that extra juice just smashed down the middle and cleared a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so, what I've been told after I lost my race is that basically you just want to mash all the buttons as fast as possible. That's the best strategy in this game.
It does seem like the stuff you put down is only going to help you later on. It's never going to hurt you.
So just mash those buttons. How did Adam do this thing? Adam had like a shape. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Player 1 Mahjong A. Player 1 Mahjong B. What the? What
It's
is
an
Jullo
emulator
playing?
made to accommodate every single arcade game ever made.
But he should
Arcade
press
games
on
are
input.
so different.
He's mapping player 1 Mahjong bet.
Gotta make sure you can Hanafuda.
Go
and
to
Aqua
input
Rush.
this machine, not input automatic Mahjong table.
Oh yeah, input general and input this machine. Hopefully someone can help Julloninja out. Adam with a full extension all the way to the bottom, and then is sort of assisting on the sides. Oh, awkward shapes. It's pretty rare. I prefer to play anything on keyboard that isn't like a first-person shooter, 3D first-person game. But this looks like one where I would want to be using my 3 fingers to be like just pianoing the buttons like crazy all the time.
Oh yeah. Once you know about the mashing, like that, just pressing buttons as fast as humanly possible is a really good strategy in this. That does become the best input method. Okay, we got about 4 minutes for Julloninja. Julloninja minus 4 min. I don't know.
Kaboom! Stage 4 clear.
Our goal is to reach final stage. How many stages do you think there are? It's like this.
20 stages. I don't know.
There's this depth meter, or I guess not depth meter on the right. Maybe that's related. Oh my god! Look! Oh my god!
So all of the goals in
Rushmaster!
this game say like 1,000 meters or 800 meters. This one just says reach final stage. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
It's
it does
5
say.
of 10.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Says it right there. Uh-oh, and I'm getting kind of close here.
Needs
What?
a lot on the left and on the right, and fills in the middle just for good measure.
I don't know about this though. It's a really long insertion over here.
Surgical precision on these last few drops.
Oh, seemed like it should have worked, but it didn't quite work. But this one's gonna work. There we go. Stage 5 clear. So that's just 6, 7, 8, and 9 left. 4 stages.
Yeah, I guess we're not doing the 10th stage. At this pace, this is going to be ridiculously short.
Yeah, but Adam is not mashing the buttons a lot. Playing smart, and it's probably not smart. Based on how I've played it and how it went. But maybe, I don't know. When did you say this was, like 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like forever ago. I was bad at video games. Oh, that's a death.
Whoa, 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 suddenly
Boom!
the inaccuracy is just built up immediately. I guess the rate at which pieces drop maybe is increasing over time, like in the sense that if each of your pieces was bigger because you were hitting more buttons, they would not have gotten as quickly or as fast as quickly as they did. I don't know.
Oh my god, it's a dual snake attack.
Manages to fill it in pretty good. the raid is returned.
Yeah.
The ping pong. Welcome back to the Mystery Funhouse.
Yeah, we're right in the middle of our new match, Adam versus Jullo. Oh my god. Nope. And I mean, who is ahead? Probably Adam, but Julloninja has a 4-minute retime because of aim weirdness.
Seems to be playing okay.
That was a good clear. A cool mixed combo. 3rd place, wow. Rank B.
You. I've never seen an arcade game fill in the 3 things with you before.
Wait, you did it? After you inserted AAA?
I think it was like until you press it, it temporarily just says this is where you are going to be once you fill it in. Well, there's a lot of games like puzzle games that just had their backgrounds be these photos, basically.
Yeah, like Ball Cube, this one.
Yeah.
It's not like what was it called? The game that was it Timo Star who played it? The arcade game with the yo-yo whatever guy. And there was like everything going on in the background. Complete mess.
The yo-yo puzzle park.
Yeah, Puzzle Park. It wasn't a puzzle.
Not really. Is this a puzzle game?
The puzzle game.
It's a drop puzzle game, which is like it's very different from what I think when you say puzzle game.
That's true.
Julloninja's pieces were not so good. Okay, there. That's the shape they need.
Oh, yeah. Build this one, nice. That was a clear. That is a clear.
First try clears of the first 4 stages is probably enough to at least be close to Adam.
Boom, boom.
Adam's pieces are falling very fast.
I think Adam just needs to mash the buttons more.
You don't get a lot of time to mash buttons.
That's also where a keyboard might help. Just bind like, you know, like the whole left button column to the same button and then mash all of them.
I don't think that's allowed, but it would be good. Oh no!
Oh,
That's the opposite shape as necessary.
but clears that. Really needs to put a long
no.
insertion.
Oh no! It's so hard to be accurate left to right.
Ninja. Oh, what a combo! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
What?
11!
How is that
Rushmaster!
possible? Had 2. Used every single bit of jelly except for 2 dots.
You think you can do a perfect clear?
Probably. I mean, not me personally.
I meant like one. one
could.
person. Jullo really needs to mash this left buttons
no.
here. Oh, nice. Needs to mash a lot.
Needs to do really good on a lot of
This is
pieces
good.
all in a row to clutch this out.
Oh, this is good. I think this will work.
It's really spiky though.
Yeah, it's like Tetris. You don't want spikes everywhere.
Okay, it's really cleaned that up and is gonna bring it home.
Oh, but Adam clears 7. 2 stages away.
4-minute retime.
True,
What does
true.
it mean? Where are we?
Who knows?
Who's in the lead?
Funny, the Pastebin had a big section about this. Is it actually?
Adam's done. Really quick retry. Jullo as well, not looking so good. There we go. Oh. Sometimes you get in these situations where you just can't miss.
Oh, pieces are so fast for Adam. The machine really wants our quarters.
Yeah. I can't see far enough ahead to know, like, hey, which part is going to be sticking out after all of this collapses, you know? Like, it's only after it's done that I'm like, oh god, it's there! really careful filling in by Adam. Jullo explodes.
That's not good. Oh, combo! Oh, just a 4 rush.
So this is the second to last stage, and it has just been cleared by Adam.
First try. But only second place. Could have been faster. So, I remembered when I played this, I was stuck on the last stage for like 10 minutes or something, easily.
There's a reason it's been cut.
I mean, no, this one, the 9th. I think.
Oh.
Whatever my goal was. What was my goal?
It wasn't. This is the first time we're doing reach the last stage.
Oh, so they're not beating the last stage?
No. We've decided we don't want them to get stuck on the last stage for 10-15 minutes. I guess.
But I mean, this is Adam. It's Julloninja, this is winners 4. Surely they can get good.
I don't know if we're allowed to just change the goals based off of who gets the game. I think that probably is not a good precedent to set.
Well, then I'm worried for Julloninja. Well, I mean, Julloninja has the retime, but I'm not sure if 4 minutes is really enough.
Has really beaten back stage 6 at least. It seems like the start is the hardest part. Oh god, it just got tricky for Adam. Hold on.
But he's already at the end.
The pieces fall so fast.
Oh,
That's it.
That was so fast. There were 2
Huge
pieces
setback.
dropping there.
Julloninja needs to clutch this out. Has a lot of
Oh, what?
pieces very close to the red line,
There
and
was
they
no-
didn't quite fit.
There was no mashing. Should have just mashed the middle button.
Deaths from both players. I think Julloninja really needed that one, you know?
Yeah, I don't see 4 minutes being enough. I think Adam is further ahead than 4 minutes.
We had our first finish as well. Timo with a 13-15.
But the thing is, you can still mash after your piece drops. And at that point, any mash is good, because only the ones that will actually fill spaces will go through. You know?
You're right.
So I think mashing really is OP.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta be careful with it though. Like, Adam just died there because was mashing all 3. And so had these kind of like disjointed rectangle shapes that weren't lined up with any holes. But certainly once it sticks in there, driving it home with a couple, like, piano 3 fingers across, like, brap, brap, brap. I'm also not surprised Timo did really good. Remember the mashing in the Mater D?
Oh yeah, true. And it's not just
nice
mashing,
reach.
it's like ice mashing. Oh! Adam barely reaches that, that could have been bad.
Yeah, if that didn't match in collapse,
Yeah.
it would have been awkward.
This is getting close for Adam. Looking pretty
End is
good.
in sight for Julloninja as well. Piece is not moving too fast.
Oh, this is gonna be a clear from Adam. 100%.
Is that enough? One more
There it
piece. There it is. 16-10. So
Ding.
roughly 20-10, the time to beat for Julloninja. Didn't quite extend that all the way, but this looks pretty good.
This game is not running at full speed for Joel.
Oh gosh, now that we hear the audio.
Yeah, this is not running full speed.
It was tough to see just visually.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the audio, so it was almost impossible for us to tell.
Was it just the end of level stuff?
It happens everywhere.
Because the paste bin says specifically at the top, like, It'll warn you there's video problems with the emulation. That just means that the emulator will lag a bit during the animation at the end of levels.
I can hear it even during this level, right? There. There.
Oh, yeah, I heard it there.
And again. There. I don't know. This is not running.
It's not
at full
our
speed.
job.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just call it like we see it.
Yeah.
Julloninja dropping pieces in. Oh, it's so a hole. I'm trying to think of like how exactly do you fix a hole, and I guess you just have to create a match such that gravity falls upwards.
I think beyond just it running slower or faster, it's also the fact that it speeds up and slows down, which is an issue in a timing-based drop puzzler like this.
Sure.
Like imagine playing Street Fighter or something and the game randomly slows down and speeds up. It's gonna be hard.
Some players did have a problem with the platformer Yolkspire.
Oh,
recently.
really?
It would it was very, very rarely suddenly the game would kind of just like a little bit faster, and all of a sudden, and that was a bad game for that to happen. And
Yeah, it's a very precision platform. I played it. It's one of the games I tested with ID, and we really liked it until there was this stupid memorize the patterns boss at the end, and apparently we cut it out from the go.
Yeah,
which is a good idea.
Yeah, that last one's a...
No, we're talking about a completely different game.
Yeah, there was
totally.
but we did cut this one out for basically the same reason of like we don't want people to put up with that. You played really well. Congratulations.
I mean,
Thank you.
if you won, we're not sure yet. For 2 reasons.
Yeah. I'll be real. I'm really freaking glad I took out my fight stick because this thing is comfortable to mash on. It's got the Samwa buttons. I think that was actually like a mechanical advantage right there.
Wow.
So
yeah, I don't have a fight stick. I think a keyboard does pretty good for hitting all those buttons.
The main thing is space. I like the fact like I don't have to worry about hitting other buttons. I can mash my whole hand rather than just my finger, you know?
I see. How do you mash on a fight stick? Are you like are fingers going like all the way across, like raking across?
No. So I just vibrate my whole hand, and then whatever fingers are lower than the others hit the buttons.
Okay.
Yeah, Timopi's right. The fight sticks, it's it's one of those things. It's sort of like going from a regular keyboard to a mechanical one. You don't realize the difference till you got one. But yeah, no, it was a fun little game. Upside down Tetris with squishy blocks. Very Tetris Attack-esque in the combos.
You seem to hit on the fact that like because it's always collapsing the jelly, it's almost never a bad idea to just have more jelly on there. So
oh yeah,
you were always more.
Yeah, there is a method. If you've got the Tetris brain and can play it like instant full, then you can like do some finesse and get some really snazzy movement in. Otherwise, just keep mashing and hope you're in the right spot and mashing the right buttons. You'll get there. You know, eventually the jelly will just fill up. And it's like, once it's full, it'll fall all the way up. So it's only ever going to be a good thing.
Here's the end of the 8th level coming up for Julloninja. You play a lot of drop puzzlers?
Not really, no. Not. I love
what a
me some
combo.
Tetris Attack. Ooh, damn. That's a good one. Yeah, I love me some Tetris Attack, but I ain't a drop puzzler person. It's just sort of like fighting games. It's just one of those like niche, skillful things that never quite grabbed me.
Yeah, well, you're talking to two NES Tetris fans.
The best Tetris.
Right. Yes.
But you're right. If it's not NES Tetris, then I'm like, meh. Look at.
I like modern Tetris as well. It's very different, really. Obviously. It's a lot more about...
Oh boy.
I don't even know, like... advanced pattern recognition, not so much recognizing moment to moment, like Nestris.
I couldn't tell you. Like, as far as, like, the higher level stuff, that's... Like, I don't even know. I'll be honest, I like drop puzzlers more in the versus sense, when you can, like, send combos and blocks to the other player. I think that's my favorite, like, theme of a block puzzler, is, like, reacting to the shit coming your way. Not so much just the pure mechanical, like, movement and junk.
Oh, really nice extend there from Julloninja.
Oh, that was bad.
That's an awkward piece.
Oh, but it resolved itself. Smash all the buttons as fast as possible.
That is the other nice thing about this game. It's not like Tetris, because the blocks can fall, so if you make like one bad and block yourself off, you only need to make one match to fix it.
Ooh,
and then oftentimes...
Ooh, that's bad.
If you could just get one... Now see, if you got one there, the left piece would have fallen, and then you could just mash left. It's like, it's good for recovery like that. So I tended to stop panicking if I accidentally blocked myself off, and like, it'll fix itself. Just keep making matches, that's all I gotta focus on. I don't need to worry about, like, unburying something. I say unburying, we are going up, but you know what I mean.
Are we
Couple
going
of
up,
gaps.
or is the stuff going down?
No,
Oh,
no,
that's
we're
okay.
going up. Look on the right side of the screen, we're going up.
Hmm. Maybe, like, the height is coming to us.
Height is coming to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's a word.
The
Bunch
height
of
of,
words.
of what?
The elevation, you know?
So the world is coming to us?
Yes.
Okay.
I do not wish to be that guy, but how much of a time gap does Julloninja have here?
We think it's about 4 minutes, so...
It's long gone.
You will have won.
Okay.
But also
Unless-
sometimes the music seems to cut out,
Yeah,
suggesting that their game's not running full speed.
Yeah, Julloninja's game is not running right. It's speeding up and slowing down randomly.
Oh dear.
It should have been caught earlier and then probably caught for the redraw immediately.
We switched the audio over and it was suddenly like, oh, that doesn't quite sound right. But it's like imperceptible if you're just looking at it, you know? We commentated that entire, what was it, Temple of the Snakes or whatever?
Yeah, there was also the DS game. It's a bunch of games we have commentated where we didn't notice.
Oh, Starfy, yeah. Sometimes people's, you know, they'll be like, I can tell the difference between this frame rate or that frame rate or something. I don't know anyone who can tell the difference between 55 and 60 FPS.
I could tell the difference if a game kept switching. But ask me, like, blind on the spot, I can tell you.
Yeah, I can tell the difference between 60 and 104 FPS.
Well, yeah.
I can tell if I have a mouse cursor to wiggle around. Then I can tell for sure.
Yeah. That's the best. That's the coolest thing about getting a 144 Hz monitor. Suddenly, moving windows is smooth.
Nice.
This looks like it's gonna be.
Oh,
gosh,
that's
it's
not a
getting
clear
away.
Mash.
On the right? Could have
That's
gone a clear
unfortunate.
on the right. Forfeit from Jullo. Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait for moderator decision, I think.
There's kind of nothing left to be said, really. Julloninja frustrated. I think with the method of input, right? Like pressing all those buttons all the time.
Yeah, this is if this stays in the backup pool, like add a mash warning. If people are like, no, I can't do mashing, because this is actually bad for that. This is like actual no, not quite accessible if you have hand issues.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess we have been adding little notes and stuff to games that get played. So we got a system for this. So I guess that's what we'll do. We'll process these results. Adam, I think probably a win is coming your way. So you would move on to face the winner of Jal versus Zenic Reverie. And then you're looking at either Andy, Draxt, or Neitzel to stop you from getting to top 8.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be an easy one.
Well, you've done it before.
Yeah, but I didn't have to go up against Andy, so...
That's true.
Yeah.
You did kind of get around that one.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you did have to beat the person who beat Andy or the person who beat that person, you know, like...
That's true, but there's
Doesn't quite
so
work like
many
that, I
nuances to it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I may not be as skilled at the games Andy is normally, like, weakest at, whereas the person I'm fighting is, but then they're not as skilled at the games I am good at. And that's why people say it's like, the bracket is complicated. And,
Some rock,
you know,
paper, scissors going on.
yeah.
For me, there's a lot of people who are like I have my strengths and weaknesses or something, and then they have their strengths and weaknesses, and they overlap with mine in a way that means they're better at me at literally everything, and it's just this unwinnable match.
Oh, it's like me and Captain Drake, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what the future of Mystery has in store for you, Adam, but we wish you all the best once again. Thanks so much for coming to talk to us.
Yeah, thanks for the restream. It's always a good time.
So there is an hour and 20 minutes before the next race, and our restreamer has to go. He's very tired.
What the fuck? What's with the hate?
No, I don't. The last thing I would want to do is put weird amount of pressure on someone to ruin their sleep schedule or whatever. We gotta call it. We're gonna be back maybe with a different restreamer.
I was thinking we could, but
No, you should probably go to bed.
no, it's too late now.
I've reversed psychologied you into doing this thing.
Yeah.
It's too late to go to bed, excuse me?
No, it's too late to change my mind.
Oh, God.
It's up to you, man. I'm gonna give you one last chance.
That's podcast.
All right.
It must be because I went through the podcast and I like this game.
Okay.
Oh, well, now I'm definitely going to stick around to at least see what this game is then, because now I'm curious.
Yeah, please do.
Maurice
All right,
likes
no one
it.
go nowhere. We got a vodcast coming up. That's what we'll do. Apparently it's a game Maurice wants to see.
Well, I guess that's my quote now. One of these days I gotta go through that and find out what quotes I have, because I genuinely don't know the quotes in Nightbot.
For the amount of times I've been on this microphone saying stupid things, there's not too many
goodness, all this.
of me in there.
See, like, I've been on here enough that I don't know. So, hang on, it's just that one. It's just that one. I have no other quotes.
Oh no. See, when the hell did I say I think cream is cream colored?
I mean, it makes sense.
I have 15.
And at this rate, I'll never catch up to the quote masters.
You gotta do more commentary, really. It's more of a volume thing than it is about quality.
That is true. But though at the same time, I'm doing plenty of commentary, just not here.
Oh yeah? Is there something else that you think you want to tell people about? Plug or something?
Oh yeah, and that's that you should totally follow me at twitch.tv/Faris_V5 or click on that lovely link in chat with my name on it. This one where I said this one. That's me. I stream 4 to 5 times a week. I've been doing some collab stuff. I'm a VTuber, I'm a robot, so you know, it's a good time. You should come follow. Join my Discord, all the promotional things.
There it is.
You can come watch me play Voices of the Void and not be scared by aliens.
I'm not a horror game guy. I have the ability to choose to not be immersed in the world. Like I can, like they're scary because you feel like you're there and you can't escape or whatever. And I always feel like I'm a 35-year-old man sitting in a chair looking at a screen. You know, like I'm not there, so it's not as scary to me if I choose to see it that way. And I always choose to see it that way because I don't want to be scared.
Also, Ferret Turret, thank you for the follow. I just heard my follow notification sound. I'm like, all right, I'm still streaming.
Ding.
It's a tad louder than that. It is some Guilty Gear music. Also, Voices of the Void isn't quite a horror game. It's inspired by Signal Simulator, which was based on the SETI radio telescope searching for signals in space thing. Oh. And whether or not you find it scary basically comes down to, do you find that the concept of slowly getting a signal and having creepy noises beyond the signal terrifying, or oh damn, we're actually finding aliens. And I'm sitting here I want to hug an alien. That's my goal. So I'm just listen, all the scary stuff is when the power goes out. It's got nothing to do with the aliens. So there's this dichotomy of that was a A86 drifting in the background of the. I did not realize
we added some stuff.
Okay. But yeah, Voice of the Void is either really relaxing or the worst horror game you've ever played. One or the other.
Right, I think everything's set up, so thank you very much, Adam.
Oh,
for filling time with wonderful stories. And actually, I forgot about a commitment that I have, so I'm not going to be able to do this whole thing, I think.
Well, then we're not going to do it. What's the point then? Why would I rob my own sleep?
Oh my God.
All right, fine. I'll push this back. How long? About how long? Not spoilerly how long, but ballpark it. How long the vodcast?
I don't know.
Ballpark.
1 hour.
Okay.
No, we'll do this another day.
We just spent all that. Okay.
Well,
all right, folks. We're a mess. I'm up, you're down. You're down, I'm up. I go left, you go right. I zig, you zag.
We're a mess. What else is new?
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We will be back, hopefully, with another restreamer in 1 hour and 15 minutes. We'll all reconvene to see It's a Starman versus Aaron Dobie. It's an elimination match. Both players very strong. Should be a good match. Please look forward to it. Adam, once again, congratulations. Thank you for coming to talk to us.
Anytime. It's always a lovely time.
And we'll be back in 1 hour. We'll see you then.
Yep.